fellas? Looks like you're having a smashing night.
So I watched Roadhouse on Amazon Prime starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. Overall, I did really enjoy the film. Now, if you're an MMA genius and you know everything, like all the technicalities of fighting, there's probably going to be things that you're going to pick at. However, if you just want to watch a good film with an amazing actor and you love fighting or combat sports, this movie is for you. I love Jake Gyllenhaal's character in this film. I love the calmness and coolness of Jake Gyllenhaal's character in this movie. It definitely reminds me of UFC champions past and present.
It is what it is. Hey, just send me a message. Where? I'm here. Send me a message, like location. I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter. Ireland, New York, Brooklyn, or Moscow.
There are some really cool fight scenes in this movie, especially the fight scene that happens at the end of the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. Now, the fight scene did turn out to be a lot more gruesome and bloody than I expected it to be. The boat scene in this movie was incredibly fun to watch. It's amazing how it was shot and filmed. Conor McGregor literally plays himself in the movie. He does his iconic Conor McGregor walk, which is what I'm sure a lot of people wanted to see. Jake Gyllenhaal did shoot actual scenes for the movie at a live UFC event, UFC 285, which looked incredible. However, these scenes in the movie were cut down quite a bit, were like put together in quick editing, and they were like used as snippets of his past. However, I wish the movie kind of opened up with these scenes to build up the backstory of the character a little bit more, as it's what we all wanted to see. I wish Jake Gyllenhaal's MMA skills were showed off a bit more in the UFC octagon. Roadhouse is definitely a movie I'll be watching again, so if you've got nothing to do this weekend, get your favourite snacks, have a night in, and watch Roadhouse on Amazon Prime. UFC President Dana White did an interview with TNT Sports recently and teased a big pay-per-view event is coming to England.
We're going to England. We're going to England, so we're going to England. We're coming, and I got great fights lined up for the UK fans, and I'm excited to get back there. I'm excited to get back to England. I haven't been to England in a minute, and I'm excited to get back there. We got some badass plans for England. Yeah.
So, as we know, there are currently 2 champions in the UFC from England. That's Leon Edwards for the welterweight division and Tom Aspinall as the interim heavyweight champion. Now, of course, we're all expecting that either Leon Edwards or Tom Aspinall will be headlining this major UFC pay-per-view event. I do hope the event is in Manchester, as Manchester is home to many current UFC fighters, so that will be really cool to see. Plus, the crowd in Manchester is always absolutely incredible. And Dana White has himself said Manchester is a city that the UFC want to come to in previous interviews. Dana White has previously said that Manchester is a city that he's particularly interested in bringing the UFC to.
Every time we go to England, it's an experience, man. We go back to London all the time. We need to get back to Manchester and so.
I'm hoping we get to see names such as Arnold Allen, Mohamed Makhachev and Tom Aspinall listed on the UFC England card. So Islam Makhachev recently did an interview with MMA Junkie, and he was asked about his interest in fighting Dustin Poirier.
Clear kind of over the past couple of days you'd like to fight in June and against Dustin Poirier after his win. Is that what you're hoping for right now?
Yeah, because I know Dustin it's not deserve the title fight, but we don't have any option right now. Everybody busy, but I want to fight, I want to fight like 3 times in the year, and he showed like excellent performance. He's a legend, and the fight with him, it's gonna be good for me,
Now, as it stands, the 2 clear contenders for the UFC lightweight division, Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira, already have fights scheduled for UFC 300 in April. Aman Sarukyan for Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway for Justin Gaethje. However, Islam Makhachev has no fight booked, and Islam Makhachev wants to stay active, and he sees Dustin Poirier as a good contender for him, especially after his amazing performance against Benoit Saint-Denis at UFC 299. So Dustin Poirier was recently asked for his thoughts on Islam Makhachev's comments. This is what Dustin Poirier had to say when he was asked about Islam Makhachev's comments.
100%, that's what I want. That's if I could pick a fight, the title fight that's my choice. I mean, that's on him. I've done more in the sport of mixed martial arts than he has. I was doing this before it was cool, and I'm still here. I'm still here doing it at the highest level. I could beat anybody in the world.
As we know, Dustin and Islam have been going back and forth a bit on Twitter. Dustin Poirier is definitely a fan favourite and has said that he believes he's been in the fight game longer than many have, and Islam did respond to Dustin's comments that he could beat anybody on Twitter. This is what he had to say. Do you want to see Islam fight Dustin this summer? In other news, Israel Adesanya unveiled a new real estate business in New Zealand. According to a video posted on his Twitter page, his dad, Femi Adesanya, played a huge role in this new business venture.
As a father, he's got no better person to look after him than myself. A good boy that he is, entrusted me with my decisions, and here we are.
My dad already said most of it because, you know, this is his vision for not just for me, but for the family. Thank you all for everything you've done through the ups.
The street is even called Adesanya Close. I absolutely love it. Despite all of his success in the UFC, it's really nice to see Israel Adesanya staying close to his family. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.